Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to go over my fitness journey because I definitely was not always into fitness, like at all. So we'll start from the beginning. I was probably like 12 or something, and I used to be super skinny, but as soon as I kind of hit puberty, I just kind of plumped up. And I know it wasn't like obese or anything, but I was overweight. And I definitely think it was because I would sit inside my house from the time I was like 12 to 18 and eat cereal. Like, I would literally eat the biggest bowls of cereal, like as big as my head. And I still love cereal, but I restrict myself and I really don't buy it because I will still eat huge bowls of cereal. So I think that definitely played a role in my diet. I never really thought about what I was eating. I just ate whatever I wanted. I would sit there all day and just like watch TV or read books. I was definitely a homebody. So I definitely was a lot larger than all of my other friends. Like I said, I wasn't like obese, but I was larger. And definitely it was because I was not dieting at all. Like, I just ate junk. Sugar, dairy, gluten, pure junk all the time. I didn't even think twice about it. Didn't even realize how I was getting larger. I didn't even notice it till I would look at pictures and I'd be like, oh my God, why do I look so much bigger compared to my friends? So that was kind of the start of everything. I just didn't really care what I was eating or anything. When I turned 18, I kind of started to get out more, be more social, hang out with friends more and stuff like that. And I think just getting up and doing different things made me lose a little bit of weight. So I did lose some weight when I graduated high school, or a little bit before I even graduated high school. I lost some weight and I felt good about myself. But then, I got into my first real relationship, and along with relationships comes food. We love to eat out. I still love to eat out with my husband now, but we would eat out. We would get ice cream and cake and all these kinds of snacks and just snack and watch movies all the time. That's all we would do. And he was into fitness, but I would literally sit in the car while he worked out. Like, I don't know why I did that. Like, why didn't I just go in and work out? I don't really know. But yeah, I was definitely not fit. Wasn't into fitness, never worked out, still ate like crap. So I gained probably a good 10 pounds, and I was back to what I was like before high school ended, when I was kind of chunky. So finally, I decided I wanted to make a change. So when I was probably like 19 or maybe even 20, I finally decided, okay, my boyfriend at the time, he works out. I'm just sitting here doing nothing in the car. Why am I not working out? I'm tired of feeling like I'm fat. When I'm looking at pictures, I'm not pleased with what I see. So I decided to start looking into gym memberships, and I looked around at a couple and everything, and I was kind of nervous because I'm a shy person. Like, I don't like trying new things, and I especially don't like trying new things by myself. So to go to a gym that I'd never been to before and sign up for a membership by myself was definitely out of my comfort zone, especially because I didn't know what I was doing. I had never worked out before. So yeah, it was kind of nerve-wracking to even choose a gym that I wanted to go to, but I did find one that I liked, and I decided to give it a shot. So I started working out, and it was kind of inconsistent. I was still eating terribly, so I wasn't really seeing a difference. But then I went through a breakup, and I really started focusing on hitting the gym. Like, because I used to go to work, then I'd spend time with my boyfriend. Well, I didn't have the boyfriend anymore. So instead of doing that, I was like, okay, well then I'm going to go to the gym, and I'm going to work out for 2 hours. So I would go and I would work out after work for probably 2 hours, and I would do hardcore workouts. I'd work out before work, I'd do cardio, and I do a Les Mills body pump class, which I love that class, by the way. I wish I still did those classes. And I started losing weight slowly. It was slowly at first, and then, one day I got on the scale and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm down 20 pounds. And I definitely will say, when you go through a breakup, it's a whole other story, but you definitely lose weight. Just because you're not eating with that person all the time, and instead of focusing on him, I was focusing on working out. So I definitely lost weight. I felt good and confident in my skin for the first time. So that was probably when I was about 21, maybe 20, around 20. So I felt good in my skin. I found my current husband, and of course, we started eating a lot. So my weight's kind of fluctuated in and out throughout the years. It's never been what it was in high school. Even through pregnancy or anything like that, I still continued to be active and work out, so I didn't gain a ton of weight. So after I had my daughter, I did start gaining weight because I went through a phase where I just wanted to be with her all the time. Like, I would not leave her. And I started realizing that I was losing myself because I wasn't going to the gym, I wasn't eating well or anything. And it just hit me one day that I needed to start focusing on myself again, because if I wanted to be a good mom, I had to feel good about myself. And my weight had, at that point, had gotten back up to like what it was high school wise, and I didn't even notice it. So I finally started going back to the gym and getting back into my routine and losing weight again, and feeling better about myself. It's been the past year that I've really gotten back into fitness, where I'm working out 5 to 6 days a week, and I'm trying to eat healthy. Especially within the last 6 months, I've changed my entire diet, not only for the way I look, because I do have an autoimmune disease, so I know that I can't eat gluten. Like, that's just terrible for my autoimmune disease, makes it 10 times worse. So that helps me a lot. I notice when I don't eat gluten and when I don't eat dairy, like, I'm not bloated or anything as more. I don't hold on to as much water, so my weight goes down when I don't eat those things. So lately, in the past like 3 months, I've gotten even more stricter, where I'm starting to limit my carb intake. I still eat carbs because carbs are good and you should eat carbs. There's no reason why you shouldn't eat healthy carbs like potatoes and sweet potatoes, things like that. Those are the only carbs that I really try to eat. So basically, in the past year, I've gotten back into fitness. I've been going to the gym. I'm enjoying working out again. My daughter's a little bit older now, so I don't mind. I know she likes to go to the kids' gym. She likes to play with the kids, so I take her to the gym with me, and she goes to the kids' gym while I work out. She knows Mommy's working out. My husband works out. Daddy's working out. So it's just kind of a family thing, and I think it sets a great example for her that the older she gets, like, it's important to be physically active. Like, I spent my entire childhood sitting on a couch, watching TV, eating junk. I do not want my daughter to do that, because I didn't feel good about myself. I had low self-esteem, and that's not life, to just sit there and do nothing. So I definitely try to incorporate with my daughter that, she should be active and everything like that. And she watches me work out when I work out at home, and she watches my husband, and she tries to work out with us, or she always grabs things and is like, oh, I'm working out. And I know I'm doing the right thing, not only for myself, mentally and physically, but for my daughter. Because when I feel good about myself, I'm so much happier, and I'm a better mom. So it definitely goes all around whenever I start working out. So that's a little bit of my fitness journey, just in like a tidbit. I really, really love to work out. That's why I started this channel. That's why I'm posting more workout things like that, because this is my passion. So if you have a passion for something, you should post about it. You should let people know that you do this and you love it. And hopefully, I just hope to inspire other people to go out there and, start going to the gym, or even just being active and going on walks, or with your family, or anything like that, and watching what you eat and what you're putting in your body, because you are going to feel so much better about yourself. And I know, even mentally, I feel better. Like, physically, am I where I want to be? No. On the weekends, I indulge. I still don't eat gluten, but I do not eat good on the weekends, I'll be honest. I really, really struggle with eating good on the weekends. I can eat good Monday through Friday. I'll be great. I will not cheat one single time. And then Saturday comes, I'm like, ooh, this sounds good, or some cake sounds good, or some ice cream sounds good. And I indulge, because I don't want to live on a diet my whole life. I want to live a healthy lifestyle. And sometimes you have to enjoy yourself and eat what you want to eat. Otherwise, in the end, you're going to just binge, and you're going to gain back everything that you lost and all that time you spent trying to lose it. So working out and fitness for me is not just a physical thing. Like I said, I'm definitely not where I want to be physically, but it's mentally the best thing I can possibly do for myself. I feel 100% better after a workout. Like, yes, it's hard to get started some days. I don't want to go to the gym, but when I'm done, I just feel so happy. And that definitely gives me the biggest reason to work out. So that is my fitness journey. I'll kind of get a little bit more into it as I post more videos, but that's just a little tidbit of it. If you like this video or you want to learn more about fitness or even mom life, because I'll be posting about that too, please subscribe and like.